Yo, I don't know what you have on right now, but Nick Cannon is here. Please describe this outfit.
Oh, this is like a whole next level of pimping a fuchsia right here. It's a fuchsia fusion from the socks to the shoes.
Rosenberg, help the people.
This tie's available at Macy's. Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening. What's happening is Nick Cannon is trying to call something that is very much hot pink, not hot pink. That is hot pink.
This is not hot pink. Oh shit. Show y'all what this is.
No, that's light pink up top. Oh my God, no!
Hold
no!
Damn it.
Oh my God!
What's happening here?
Y'all got to see this shit. Hold on. There we go.
Oh my Lord!
Was this inspired by your dad, who's a reverend?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what I'm more amazed
My
about.
grandfather even more.
Oh, your grandfather used to dress like this in the pulpit.
Today.
I don't know what I'm more amazed by, the insane color or the 26-inch waist. He is a thin man, Nick Cannon.
That only a thin dude could pull this
That
off.
is you are damn right about
that. If I
that.
was fat, I look like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, no, you have to be skinny for
You gotta
this.
be skinny.
Yo.
This is Roberto Cavalli.
I don't give a fuck whose name is on that label. You have electric blue, purple laces and cranberry colored shoes.
You see how that go? Come on, man. Most people can't pull this
how
off.
How much time do you spend shopping? You are really into having the freshness. How much time do you spend on it? Into the microphone.
I know how this works.
Sorry, just making sure.
I'd have to say, you know what? Because I don't shop. They bring the store to me. I mean, I know that's stunting on them, but
no, you are stunting. But tell us more. How does this work?
Like, what happens? Like this week, there's just a bunch of racks of suits and everything come in. There's a tailor there. And I'll be like, yo, I could do that. I could pull that off. They size it to me. They take it back for a few hours. They bring it. Like, I'm going to rock that on Monday. I'm going to rock that on Tuesday. So, like, every other week, I do that and figure out for the whole week what I'm going to wear.
And then he goes home and has dinner with Mariah Carey.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that part, I'm used to that part. Now we know that about him.
We're
Like,
accustomed to it, but when you add in these...
yeah, but like that, now that's his wife. I get it. Because no matter what, Ebro, it's normal for him. Being with Mariah is normal. It's just his wife now.
Yeah.
It's just
his
wife.
Everyone, because, like, she just dropped the new record and all of that. And she, like, when she stunts on me, then I realize again, like, oh, damn, like, when she dropped records, it's a different way.
'Cause
Like,
there are times-
Facebook comes to the house. Like, the whole
There
team.
are times when you're Mariah Carey's husband.
Oh, a lot.
And more
That's
often
like
than not.
70% of the time. Maybe 75.
He's Mr. Mariah
Wait, hold on,
Carey.
but I'm not quite done yet.
Uh-oh.
How do you arrange, like, a store brings it to you, or like different companies stuff is there?
Most of it depends. I mean, because obviously, I got to deal with Macy's.
Oh, you have a Macy's deal, so they can bring it.
So there's that. Then the manufacturer, like a lot of people don't know, I deal with a manufacturer who does 80% of the suiting in Macy's. So everything you see in there is available to me before anybody else gets it. Then you also have what they call a stylist who go outside of that space and get the stuff like
And
from
find you some other.
Yeah, Roberto Cavalli or some Versace.
Wait a minute.
Tom
It just
Ford.
dawned on me. He shouted out Macy's and the tie, which means that you get paid on the tie.
Absolutely.
He has
See
a
that?
Macy's deal.
Bow. Nick Cannon. Early.
Let me see it. That is definitely a Nick Cannon tie. That is a Nick Cannon
Can
tie.
I have some? I need some fresh ties.
There'll be say no more.
Say no more. I need some ties. Tie us up.
Box is coming.
That sounded weird.
I
said tie us up. That sounded
Tie
absolutely
us
crazy.
up. Yeah, that's a pause.
But let's stay on your life though, because then there's the babies at home.
Yes. Which
Moroccan-
actually, there's no stunting when it comes to that. That's like, none of this stuff matters when the kids rock and roll.
Well, we were just talking, and I was gonna bring this up, but you brought it up. That Rock has a huge head.
Big ass head, and he knows it. Like, for one, he had they like two little cartoon characters. My daughter wears glasses. My son has this huge afro. Like, I'm going for the Angela Davis look. Like, he trying to get that.
He looks like the kid from Boondocks. You know how they have the little bodies and those big block heads.
So he's
on
like Bill
Boondocks?
de Blasio.
But he knows his head is big though. Like, if you make him mad, he's going in for the headbutt
Right
and
away.
has knocked many kids out in the nursery. Like,
How old are these kids now?
2.5.
2.5. Wow, that is unbelievable.
And just, man, it's the joy of my life. Honestly, when you just think about all this other stuff doesn't matter when you just get to see them. I'm about to go see them right after this.
He Instagrams cool vids of the kids. The Halloween one was the one where I went back and actually looked at other ones, but he had, I think it was, Ro was Supergirl or Superwoman or something like that, and he had her going Supergirl or whatever. It was really,
and she
really
knows
cute.
like the president of the United States. and
I saw that one.
Yeah. So.
Now listen, one day you're gonna get to a level where my nephew is at. My nephew Alex, I bought my. I don't want to say, my dad won't see this video, but I bought my dad this gift this weekend. My dad's into presidents, so I bought the president. My brother goes, you want to see how smart your nephew is? I was like, sure. He goes, hey, Alex, what party, and I'm going to get it wrong because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Zach Taylor. He goes, what party is Zach Taylor? And he's like, Wig. And then he names all the Wig presidents.
Wow.
You're looking at me like you don't even recall that there was a party called the Wigs.
Wow. That's crazy. How old is he?
He's 5.5 now. But he can name all of them, and he can go in order of presidents and political party and stuff like that.
But that means someone else that's smart in your family has
been around them and constantly.
But
that's not you.
Clearly not you, Rosenberg.
Well, I mean, he's also an RG3 fan. That's
Okay.
because of me.
Okay.
So I do things.
Wig presidents, RG3.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Your kids are always going to be interested or focused on the things that you're interested in. So, like, you know,
Your
that's why
kids will be very focused on money.
Exactly.
They'll be making
and
money.
making pink
money.
suits.
Yeah.
When does Rock get a pink suit?
Oh, it's coming. He's probably the flyest 2.5-year-old out there. You heard me say, I don't care who else kids out there. My kids be fresh.
In
I bet
relation
that's
to
true.
his little body, how big is his head really? Have
His
you
head is
measured
like
it?
your size on the little person's body. It's amazing.
You gotta see it. If you haven't seen
He's
this
gonna
little
grow
kid's
into it. That's why I can make fun of
He's
it.
gonna grow
'Cause
into
he's
it.
gonna grow into it. His mama got a big head. Like Mariah, like successful people have big heads.
That in more than one way.
Oprah, Jay Leno, like all.
They look. I think they did say even like
Yeah.
Bob Costas, like you look better on television when
If
you got
you have
a big head.
head.
Good. I have a big head.
Yeah.
Not as big as yours.
My head's enormous.
He has.
I'm like, what's your head is not that big.
I
Is it?
see. I got a little peanut head. Like
Yeah, what are you? Like you're like 7 1/8 or something, right?
probably. On
Yeah,
a good
I'm
day, I
damn
gotta
near
grow
8.
my hair to.
I get bigger. The crazy thing is my head gets bigger every year. I used to be 7 3/8 in high school. I'm now at least 7 5/8 if I don't get that 3/4. It's crazy.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
your head is literally
and
being
also
blown up by being
my
on
my
97.
penis,
Yeah.
ironically, smaller. By
I
the
knew.
years.
I knew we were gonna go in that direction.
By the way, I
felt it going
I
that
did
way.
hear you on Howard
Yeah.
talking about your penis size. It was a
wanna
rather
see?
no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
and from what he was said in the conversation, it sounds like that if he did try to show us, the whole room would go black.
It's one of those things. Of course, Howard Stern is obsessed with penis and penis size, and he just randomly asked me a question, and
you answered honestly.
Yeah, and then Chris Rock came in afterward. I don't know if the rumor is true, but I feel like there's something really to black men in just the average size of
He
their penis.
crushes, Ebro, I want you to know, he crushes your penis size.
Who's this?
Dick Cannon.
Oh, if we're
Oh,
comparing
y'all had
dicks.
this conversation?
Ebro has talked about being rather average before.
I'm average. I got big balls and a thick ass shaft.
You don't always have to go that far.
Sorry.
Like every time
Sorry,
to compensate, just be like, yeah,
I've been known to be ballsy.
Like
in
I'm
my
one of
life.
those. I'm one of those skinny
Nick's rocking.
dudes.
Nick said, you said
I'll
10,
probably not have like super girth because like I'm not a girthy type of dude.
but you said
I'm
10
like-
inches, right?
Nah, it's like 9 and some change.
That's real in here. That's real.
Still,
I am.
that's still impressive, man. Come on, man. I'm down to give love where it's
I
due.
think I'm like 7'8", but I got the girth.
Don't try to change
I'm
it to
not a
7.
girth dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not trying to change the
girthy
subject. I'm just
No, Ebro,
I'm just defending. I'm just
you
talking
would not,
about my
you
dick.
wouldn't call your. I'm telling you right now, black or white, you wouldn't describe yourself. Well, you know what? Maybe your whole standard's off because you're black. 'Cause I was about to say you wouldn't call yourself.
But he's like
average
half
at
black,
8.
so like
That's true.
no.
No, average
8's
is
big. 8 is if you're
No.
watching a porn. If you're watching a porno and a dude has an 8-inch
But
penis,
it's all in
it
a porn.
stands
They
out.
shoot it differently. Like they know how to shoot.
Well,
like,
and
the angles to
another
make
thing I figured
all
out about
dicks
the
look
Look
porn.
bigger. No, some you're like, damn, this guy shouldn't even be in porn. Get your life together.
Yeah, but they shoot the porn. The girls are actually smaller. The dudes are bigger. So then
I didn't know that.
it makes it look like the Johnson is.
Whatever makes you guys feel
They
better.
just shave. I'm not into that.
To getting to having
I rather
You don't
not.
manscape, is that what you're saying?
at all.
Probably when I was single, I did.
Now you don't
Now,
care at all.
mm,
Now
so
just
what? What is the
let
point?
it all out. Just who gives a damn.
Who cares?
Oh, I gotta ask you something. How do you feel about your wife rocking when your wife performs
Right.
videos or on stage? Even she rocks some very revealing clothes.
does.
She dresses like she's 19.
Yeah,
Let's get
she
right
does
to it.
not like to be
yeah,
clothed.
that's a good way of putting it. She. Do you ever be like, no, Mariah, come on, man?
I tried early on, but then it was like, that's her. Like she ain't gonna. First of all, she ain't gonna listen to me. Like that's
Well, that's part of being married out of the gate.
right. And then two, it's like, yo, I fell in love with her dressing the way she dressed.
True indeed.
So then why would I stop her?
All right, but what do you
dressing
do?
the way
What do you
I
do
love?
when you guys? Let's fast forward 15 years down the road.
Flash forward.
Flash forward.
Okay.
And sorry, you got me thinking about cock still. So it's flaccid
Flaccid
forward.
forward.
So what if when she's 55 58,
That's gonna be
60
up to
years
her.
old. And you're like, Mariah, you're looking crazy out here. What are you doing?
See, I think if you notice too, because even now that she has kids and stuff, she's a little more.
Listen,
Summer
if you're
Jam.
trying
When
to
she
say
came out
she's-
at Summer Jam,
she had Daisy Dukes on.
she had Daisy Dukes.
If you're
on.
trying to say your wife,
I'm just
mother
saying, by
of
the
your
time
children,
she's like, she's not gonna be showing up, dropping the kids off at school in Daisy Duke. I hope.
okay. Yeah.
it could happen though. It could happen.
But nah, I mean, I think because this is the thing, you'll get the Mariah to show up at Summer Jam with, you know, the bikini top and the Daisy Dukes, and then you'll get the Mariah that'll show up in a ball gown. That,
True,
you know what I mean?
very
So
true.
she knows what she's
Right, right.
doing.
Just Time and
She
place.
is a marketing genius. Every move is calculated. Don't think she just
No,
stepping
she's
out
done
there.
all right.
Except for the move where she hurt her arm. Talk to us about
no,
that. That was not calculated.
What happened again?
We were doing the video, the remix for Beautiful with Jeezy on it. And it was a scene with her and Jeezy. And she was up on a bar. And we had been telling her the whole time. And, you know, if she do a video, like, she's focused. And, like, she was just all in the camera and all of this stuff. And she underestimated something and went down and, like, broke something up here, dislocated her shoulder, broke a rib. And, like, even still to this day, she's still recouping. But it was like, yo, she couldn't move her arm.
I just saw her on Black Girls Rock, and she was up there with Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Patti LaBelle went to hand her the award to hold it, and Mariah was like, yo, I got to hold it with my good arm.
Yeah.
Because the other arm is not, it has atrophy real
Yeah,
bad.
she
It's
can't
not
really
rocking.
hold stuff
So
all
how do
the
you
way.
feel? Your wife has an alligator arm right now. She got like a little T-Rex
Yeah,
arm right
a
now.
little bit, but she getting it back. She getting
It's
it
coming
all
back
the
to
way.
Will it
life.
come all
Yeah.
the way back, though?
Yeah, it's
They're
definitely
not worried
gonna-
about it.
Yeah, no, what's crazy.
Because I'm cracking jokes assuming it's going to be good.
Yeah, because you're about to. He's like, well, yeah, she will permanently be that way, and you're like,
Nah, so what happened was, because she's Mariah Carey, like, they said it was going to take over a year and a half to get back. And
Wow.
It's been like 3 months, and she's almost
Almost
all
back.
the way back. So
that must have been a scary moment, though. You were directing the video?
yeah.
So what is that? That must feel like crazy.
Well, that was the thing, because I was standing right there, and I kept telling her, yo, be careful. Like, you up mad high. She didn't really realize how high she was up on the thing. And I like dove in as she was falling and like protected her from hitting her head on the concrete. So it could have been a lot worse.
You
So
must have
that
been
shit was real.
It
I'm
was
cracking jokes. This shit is real.
It was
It was
scary,
all
right?
the way real. Yeah, we rushed her to the hospital.
Were you
all that
pissed
stuff.
too? Were you like, I fucking told you to stop being
Dude, that always comes, but she was in such pain,
Pain,
and then
I
she
know.
was just like, I know you were telling me, and it was just like, you can't be mad at somebody
I know.
at that point.
That
She's like,
sucks.
yeah, but it's like one of those days where it's like everything was going perfectly until that moment, and then it's just like nothing else mattered anymore. You didn't care about the single, you didn't care about the song, you didn't care about none of that stuff. When everybody's like, oh, this is gonna get that, we're gonna take it to the next level.
What happened to the video?
remix. We just kind of, it's still sitting there. And
Did you have enough footage to be done with it or no?
what was crazy, you know, shouts out to like everybody involved, Jeezy and everybody. Like, the crazy thing is she went to the emergency room, came back 2 hours later at 3 a.m, and they finished the video with her in the sling, like, it was crazy. So there's still a video. It's just, I think because of that whole time and how it worked, it's like, all right, we just gonna hold on to that for a while. Maybe be some DVD extras on the album or something.
So real quick, let's promote what you got going on. What's going on this weekend on Showtime?
Showtime. Fuck Nick Cannon.
I love the title. Because I was thinking the same shit. I've been thinking that
Everybody
shit for
was thinking
years.
it.
Everyone thinks that.
Motherfucker's married to Mariah Carey. He's mad rich. He's on television. He's got fucking ties and Macy's and shit. Fuck Nick
Fuck
Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
So you just wanted to tap into that you know people hate on you from jump.
Absolutely. And that, I mean, in comedy, you got to approach it like that. I mean, I've been doing that for the longest with Wildin' Out and all of that. So it's just like, yo, my stand-up, the first one, it was kind of like my introduction. People didn't even know I did stand-up. So I was like, I'm going to be light with it. This one, we just went all the way in. And like, people say fuck me, and I'm saying a bunch of fuck yous to a bunch of people too. So, it's gonna go there.
This is a somewhat dirty stand-up.
I wouldn't say it's dirty. It's just real. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about everything. Like, everything from America's Got Talent to, you know, having kids to, you know, anal
Married
sex.
to Mariah. Well, okay.
Excuse me? Excuse
You gotta watch it to see what I'm talking about.
So you don't get any guff from that, like any sort of brushback from
Hell
being
yeah,
dirty?
I'm probably gonna get brushed back from talking to y'all. But it's like a regular relationship, man. It's like you.
No,
Well,
but
you're gonna get brushed
from the
back from talking to
sponsors.
us because people hate you coming up here, so they take you to every other radio station first. But that's a different
That's either
conversation.
here or there.
It's a
We
whole
won't get into
different
that.
conversation.
won't
But
get
people
into
know.
that.
But I'm saying the sponsors and shit don't get worried about you going from.
You know what's crazy? Because I'm the chairman of Teen Nick at Nickelodeon. We're here to talk about the Halo Awards that aired the next day And like I got Fuck Nick Cannon that comes on Saturday, and the Teen Nick Halo Awards about doing good, young kids doing good in their communities, less than 24 hours later. So I've learned, especially in, I call this the ADD generation, or in a sense where there's so much media coming at you constantly, people only, they find the core of who you really are. You know what I mean? Because there's extremes at all times. Even, everything from the Kanyes of the world. People don't focus on all of Kanye's craziness. They like him for his good music. I think people like me and appreciate me for being a likable guy and a nice guy. And I'm that on Nickelodeon. I'm that on America's Got Talent. I'm that on Showtime. Yeah, all of that. So
it's just you may be cursing on that one.
I might be cursing on this one. I may be talking to the kids and, I may be hosting, Christmas on the Disney, at Disneyland every Christmas morning, but I'm still the same dude that was on Wild and Out.
Don't downplay that, though. That's pretty cool. I mean, you must be, from what I know of you, you've worked incredibly hard. You're an incredibly likable guy. You've developed this brand. But now, if as you get older, you've developed enough that now you can really start doing the other stuff, that's really got to be the dream, right?
Yeah.
Because I know you didn't want to be just Nick at Night forever. So that's that. Now you're getting to where you really need to be.
Well, that's the thing, like being a man at this point, is like now I can do all of this stuff. Like if I was at 19 years old on Nickelodeon coming out with a special called Fuck Nick Cannon, that probably would have been an issue. But I'm 33 years old, so the fact that I can still hold on to my younger audience, but then at the same time do everything that I always dreamed of, stand-up specials, movies where I get to have sex scenes and curse and hold guns and all
that's amazing, but I can't believe you're going to get on stage, husband of Mariah Carey, and talk about anal sex. Like, I'm still stuck there.
Yo, you got to see it. We went
Is it based on real talk?
Everything is real. Everything you got to see the approach.
It's fucked up to have friends like Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey, right? Because inherently the audience wants to know what sex like them for. Like, what's sex for Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey like?
Right.
Like, how do y'all fuck? Like, how does it go down?
And I had to talk about it.
See, and I can't ask that question because
we
I
know
personally
them.
know you. So that's like asking your
No,
boy.
you wouldn't ask anyway, right?
You wouldn't ask that, but as a part of our jobs, we have to go,
you got to go.
What is sex with your wife like?
Amazing. Fantasy-like.
Fantasy-like.
Dream lover, even.
Come rescue me.
Like, throw it on the porn star scale, like from soft porn to hardcore porn. Do you guys do everything in between?
It's because you got to keep, because obviously when you're married, you're more respectful of your wife.
True indeed.
So the way you treat chicken heads in the past and porn stars and all that, where you do stuff and like, yo, I hope I never see her again. A lot of times the complicated
part about being married is that sometimes your wife wants you to treat them like.
But there's always that certain time, like this, right?
So it does go down.
It goes down, but you got to make sure you can be able to. You want to look that person in their face.
But she does want to get a little.
But it's more. It's obviously because you're married. It's based in love, so you ain't doing none of that wild, crazy.
It's based in love, but walk with me here. There are times when your woman.
He's cleaning up. No, he's cleaning up though. Nick's cleaning up at the end. He's being like, "But you got to be respectful."
No, that's clean. But she does want to get. What I'm saying is our beloved Mariah Carey wants to be disrespected by her loving husband.
Be careful, Ebro.
That's what I'm saying.
She gonna call you.
You see, he's scared of his wife.
Yeah, I don't have no problem.
Yo, but nah, absolutely. It's just saying it's the best I've ever had.
Well, good, because you're stuck with it forever.
God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. And you got her name tatted on your back, so
exactly.
Roll
out. Where is it on your back? You don't have a tramp stamp, do you?
The whole back, at the top,
across
like
the top of
G-Unit style, like straight essay tattoo.
Were you being half ironic when you did that? Because I know you know that's funny. You would clown someone if they had their wife's name.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna go all the way in. I knew how ridiculous it was, but I was like, I'm ridiculously in love. I don't have any other tattoos except for this giant ass.
He's got a
tattoo
Mariah Carey billboard across his shoulder
back. But it's great. That's a story people will talk about forever. I did that over 5 years ago, and it's still a topic of conversation.
I love that.
America's Got Talent's coming back.
Yes.
Did Howard agree to do it yet?
He's still going back and forth. I think he's going to do it, though. I mean, because obviously if you watch the show, they changed the whole show for him.
I know.
And we're still going through those changes. So that's
crazy,
letting me
right?
know that he should be coming back. That'd be crazy if we keep changing everything and then he's like, nah, I'm good.
out. But you guys have a good relationship now?
Yeah. I mean, because, it started off rocky, but now, that's my dude. I think he gained so much respect for me over the course of us working together. And him
See, but
getting
that's what Howard does.
Yeah.
He's gonna start off with
But
a
that's what we
contentious
do to an
relationship.
extent.
We do it too.
And that's the hard part is like,
y'all been making some noise
when
too.
when your job is to talk about things, you talk about things, and then people catch. You know what I'm saying? There's always you're fortunately a really good person to talk shit about because you like it, you get into it, you'll embrace it.
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot,
not gonna
but
be
you're a
calling
professional.
like, can't believe you said that about me.
No, you're a professional, and you've been doing this, and you've done the radio side, but a lot of people are not that, and they get feelings hurt, and then.
But Howard will act like he has a real problem with you when he doesn't, just for the purpose of
he'll say
trying
he
to
hates
figure you out.
But that's the thing too, because he actually, and it's still even a rocky relationship with Mariah. Like she hates when I go on the show because it's just
She still hates Howard?
no, they're cool and but Howard actually apologized to my wife because it was before. I guess they had like some real
Back in the
beef
day
and-
shit.
Yeah,
Because he had said shit about her back
but
then.
because he was, infatuated with her and was like, oh, she's gorgeous. Why would she date black guys? And what is she doing with all these rappers? And that's when he was, giving it to his audience the way they wanted to hear it. And it's like, Mariah Carey's too hot to be hanging out with all these.
Yeah, fuck you, Howard. She's black.
Yeah. And it was that whole thing. And then I think, as, the year, even when we got together and stuff, like he would say some choice things on the air. And I was like, that's when I was like, yo, dog, you're not going to be talking about my wife.
But
like
Howard
that.
Howard has sort of
softened up.
Yeah,
He's
lot.
old.
He's
What
in
is he,
he
65?
goes to therapy and all that stuff.
Yeah, no,
now.
in the last 5 years, politically he's gotten more like a lot of people say when they get older they get more right wing. He's got more left wing. He's gotten older. He's got more relaxed on like every issue.
Absolutely, but hey, he still goes hard.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You'll still get it.
Rosenberg just said Howard Stern sucks now.
No, I love Stern. I love Howard.
no,
I'm
I'm
as big a fan of Howard as I've
I'm
ever
kidding.
been. Why are you doing this? You should come out November 22nd to the gala we're doing for the North Shore Animal League. You're one of the only people I know who can afford tickets. So
Really?
you should come out.
It's Rosenberg, Howard's wife, Howard Stern.
Howard's there. Natalie Maines from the Dixie Chicks.
I'll come.
Come on out,
You're a
man.
pet lover? You have pets?
Yeah, we got 8 Jack Russells.
Wait,
Are you
8
kidding me?
now? Wait,
8.
time out. This is a big deal.
This is big.
Time out.
8.
So, for those of you that know, and those that don't, Mariah Carey had a dog for a long time that was very near
Like
and
her
dear to
best
her.
friend.
It was her best friend, which was the dog's name was
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah,
And Jack passed
Jack
away.
passed.
And she was like, for a long time, was like, no dog will ever replace Jack.
And I still don't think any dog has replaced Jack.
But she
That's why
replaced
she had
Jack with 8.
yeah, we went and got JJ, right? Actually, JJ was like, he was a puppy when, Mariah and I first started dating. And then, so, getting used to that dog, like a mad cool puppy. Then I thought, as a present one year, I'm going to buy her a female Jack Russell with Cha-Cha. So there was JJ, because JJ is Jack Jr. There we go. JJ and Cha-Cha got together.
Okay.
And they just started doing it.
Oh, so JJ and Cha-Cha had sex.
Yes, and then they
That's how
had
it works.
they had a litter a couple of times, and then their kids start having kids with, and it just got crazy. So we got
So
8 dogs.
you gave away some, but you have
yeah.
8.
So we have 8 at the house.
8 Jack Russells is a lot, dude.
It's crazy.
And this is in the Manhattan home.
They fly back and forth. They got like their own condo in LA.
What? Sorry,
But here
sorry.
Hold on.
What do you mean? What do they have in LA?
They have there's our house, and then like down the road they got a little doggy house that looks like our house that they have their own rooms. It's crazy.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead ass right now. Because I don't like dogs in the house, so I was like, I'll build the house
He's
for the
black.
dogs.
He's blacker
black.
than Mariah.
Yeah,
he's
he's
one
black.
notch blacker. No dogs in the house.
No dogs in the house.
So you know what I'm gonna do is get them their own house,
and they could be in there.
Because that kept her happy.
Yep.
So hold on. So does she go see them every day?
But they're not that far. They're like down across
the backyard.
The yard. So it's far, but it's not like mad.
So it's like
like somebody will go get the dog when she wants to see whatever dog.
would she ever go get the dog?
Yeah. Because it's on our property.
I just don't know if she goes dog.
She'll go out there because now like the kids like playing with them and stuff. So you'll go out there and all the dogs will be running around. And
And who cares for the dogs? Who feeds the dogs?
I mean,
There's someone.
it's duties of everyone. Like,
But there are
picking
people-
up shit every morning and stuff.
You
But
pick
they
up shit?
do have,
Yeah.
but they do. But I think what you're gonna say is you have people.
So they
who,
have trainers and they go get groomed.
Okay, there's one last question. I'm sorry. I'm fascinated. Sorry. How many people are on the Nick and Mariah house staff?
The house staff?
House staff.
I don't know, because I'm low maintenance at the crib. I got like,
But you have an assistant.
yeah, but that's
doesn't
not
count.
part of
I
the
just mean
house
house
staff.
staff.
House staff,
Okay.
is
Not work
probably-
staff.
Like, but what is house staff and like
Maids,
the gardeners,
gardener, dog walker, pool cleaner,
like,
nanny,
pool cleaner, nanny. Like, we got all that. So it's probably like 15 people from LA and New York. That's
Yo,
two.
Nick, do
Come
not
on.
try to act like
it's normal. You can't make it normal. It's not normal. It's amazing. I'm happy for
Well,
you.
we got a couple of houses. So when you say that,
How many houses are there total?
4 or 5.
How do you not know? I mean, how do you not know?
It's like,
How can that be a surefire answer?
Because then when you like, all right, there's the LA, like, because I own a lot of property, but then it's like, all right, which one do you kind of bring into the fan? Because I own my mother's house, I own my grandparents' house, like, so it's like, how do you count those homes? But then like, I count like, all right, we go to the house in Aspen, there's the Hamptons, there's
LA,
New York.
the apartment,
Manhattan.
there's
We're roughly-
Bahamas. We got houses in the Bahamas.
That one's nothing. That was like that was $40. That's compared to the rest of the Bahamas.
That's
house.
actually one of
Nah,
the fire ones.
No, Bahamas is
Because it's like
expensive.
on the own private
Bahamas
island.
is expensive. Their money, the
Bahamas
economy,
is expensive, right?
The
It's not
economy's
like-
even
Yeah.
with the U.S.
Roughly, where do you live in the city? I don't want to give out your address, but
Tribeca.
Oh, you're in Tribeca,
Right down the
downtown.
street.
We stay down the
right
street.
over here. Oh, word, word
Right
up.
down the street. So, as we wrap this up, at what point do you look at Kevin Hart and go, "Fuck out of my face, trying to be my equal"? You know what I'm doing out here.
You know what?
Because on the show, I mean, it's his show. He gets to stun on you a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
You know, it's not a reality show, right?
Oh, it's not?
It's a comedy.
Fakest reality show.
I'm playing along.
I know.
But still, you're doing a stand-up this weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Kevin Hart, I'm sure there's
He's killing me in
competition there.
stand-up, though. I give it to him in stand-up. And honestly, I give Kevin his credit. I'm funnier than him. But I give him his credit to where he was the one that made me get back out there and do it.
Oh, really encourage you?
Because I was so focused in getting, TV shows, producing movies, consumer products, and he was like, yo, this is before he popped. He was like, I'm out here on this road and I'm killing. You got to get back. I was like, man, I don't have time to do stand-up. He's like, man, you got so much to talk about. Like, you ain't talked about the Mariah. This was before, I had said anything about being married to Mariah and all. He's like, you got to get back on that stage. And I went out and did a couple of gigs with him. I was like, I'm in. I got to keep going. And he was already so far gone. He was on his second special by the time. He was on his third special by the time I was even thinking about shooting my first one.
And you're funnier.
I'm funnier than Kevin Hart.
And 100% beat him in height. You have destroyed
Everything.
Oh, freestyle rapping. too.
Freestyle
Kill.
rapping.
I was gonna ask you. Oh, sorry. This
Chicks when I was in the game.
Oh, he killed him.
Yeah.
No,
So he knows. So
I mean,
let
his
him-
wife is hot. Did he marry that woman?
He ain't married her
This
yet.
is a girl.
She's hot.
She's bad.
And I like her. She's cool.
No Mariah Carey though.
He's with Mariah. That's the number one.
Kevin
female.
wants my wife. He says it all the
That's
time.
the number one female artist of all time.
all the time.
Just look in the record books. Fact.
Yo,
Fact.
Kevin
only.
Hart, Nick Cannon is fucking killing
Killing
you.
you.
I'm gonna
Yo,
call.
fuck your life, Kevin. Hart.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna call Nick out for one thing. Would you rate? You have had 1 million successes.
Yes.
1 million. You've been blessed.
Truly. Thank you.
Literally, I hope. I'm a year older than you.
Right.
I hope one day I can get to half of where you are.
Well, I appreciate that.
Career-wise, I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
How would you rate your attempt in the music game, though?
Let's talk about this. I'm glad you brought this up because I'm not done.
Nick, don't come back
I'm
to
not
music.
done.
Stay away from the mic.
No. First of all, y'all saw me kill the BET Cypher. I don't care. Only
I
person
mean-
that might have been better.
I
and that was all freestyle. I didn't
mean-
write anything
Nick,
down.
come on.
Y'all know my freestyle ability is ridiculous.
It's real. You can rap.
Can't not because this is the thing. Let's talk about what makes a dope rapper, bro. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. It's about.
I think it's first of all, I'm not the quintessential person to define this.
But you should be
and
because
I think that
you're
think
certified.
That,
You're a fixture
I
in the
know.
game.
I know. Everyone has what they like about different rappers.
Right.
First and foremost, some people.
Because right now, let's just put it out there. Rap sucks right now.
No. Kendrick doesn't suck.
No. Because I'm talking about. Let's put it at the level. Because I appreciate rap for being as open-minded as it is right now on the internet and everything.
Yeah,
Because now
but rap
everybody
is in
can
a
do it.
good
But that made
place.
everybody think that they're dope.
But there are good rappers at the top right now. The top is good.
No, I'll be the first
Drake
one.
is dope.
Drake is good.
Kendrick's dope.
Kendrick is dope.
Yep. Ross.
I like the movement.
Ross. I like
the
Ross.
Ross is a
movement.
very good
I
rapper.
would-
Don't sleep on him as an MC.
He's
Ross
a great.
can rap.
He can make a great song.
Makes incredible songs.
And then when you think about that, there's a team that makes songs. There's
But
a difference
that's one-
between
but
like,
that's like
yo,
rap.
let's get in the Ross need to come on Wildin' Out and let's get in a cipher.
You trying to challenge Rick Ross to a battle right now?
I think yes.
See, but here's the thing. Here's
Yes,
the thing.
absolutely.
Yeah, here's the thing. You have the Jay and Kanye's, right?
Right.
Then you
Incredible.
Have, right.
That's when to me, that's when
Right,
rap was
but
at
there's
its height.
levels.
It's
But
still
there's
there.
levels. They're still there.
Yeah, but I
There's
mean, like, there
levels.
was
Nick, hang on. There's levels. Then you have Drake, who was kind of like that young dude who came in the game. You even got somebody like Nicki who spits. Like, people don't give her props. She spits. They're getting money, but they're not at Jay Kanye status yet.
I'm talking about ability of rapping, though.
Right, but there's a lot of cats. There's a lot of cats that are dope that either aren't
Jay
on.
Electronica.
Jay Electronica's dope.
These are dope.
Wale
is dope.
Wale's dope. Right, I like
But
I
for
like
somebody
the Kid
to-
Action Bronson. I
Yeah,
like
like-
Currency
yeah.
Spitter. I like fucking Schoolboy Q.
Smoke
I
Dizza.
like Problem. I like Smoke Dizza. I like fucking Nipsey Hussle, what he just put
Nipsey
together.
crazy right now.
Right?
I like
But a lot of good
fucking,
rappers.
but
that's a lot of rappers,
Yo,
man.
And
but-
you only named a few.
But let's go to that whole other place where it's hits out there where you don't even have to rhyme, you don't even have to be in key, you don't even have to be.
There's a
on
lot of
beat.
bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit.
And it's like, and people like, yo, they dope.
No.
I think what you're referring to is a misnomer. People mislabel people. Like, I think if you were talking about people like Rich Homie Quan or Future, guys like that, who people call rappers, but they're not. They're like,
not MCs.
Future's a
But I
singer.
think
Future's a performer, an entertainer.
But see, like, because this takes us back to where this conversation started. Where do I fall in that? Because I have
you don't. You stay home and be rich.
No,
You
you
don't
I have
rap.
the ability to do all of
You
that.
don't have to do it all.
But I love it. I came in this game wanting to be,
You're Will Smith in this game, man.
and I'm
You're
cool
Will
with that.
Smith in
Will
this
Smith was
game.
a dope rapper.
He was.
But he never got the credit.
But he's different
he-
because he started as a rapper first. He made hit albums, hit songs.
I started as a rapper first. It just
Nobody knew that.
Nobody it all kind of the Nickelodeon thing overshadowed my record deal.
Listen, here's what happened.
I was selling CDs out the trunk of
Nick,
my
I
car.
love your passion. I love your passion.
But tell me,
Let these other guys live, man. It's not that you're bad.
Rosenberg, you guys. We just sat up here and ran through all of this guy's financial accomplishments, his personal life,
I
his
love
kids.
hip-hop.
Okay, hang on. And we know you love it. I love football. I'm not gonna play professional.
Not the size if you wanted
His
to
knees
get out.
injured.
My
He
knees
wasn't-
fucked up. I can't play. I could get out here and I'm nice. I'm strong. I could
But
do
my
things.
knee ain't fucked up. Y'all saw me on the cypher.
Yo,
can
your
still
knee,
go.
Your back is bad. Your knee is bad.
I'm coming back.
You had one too many concussions, evidently. If
listen.
you think you coming
No, but
back.
people thought I sucked from the beginning.
But that's not
Even when
you
I
know
was
why
at
they
my
thought you
prime.
sucked? The reason they thought you sucked is
because
even
I wasn't talking street
no,
shit.
and it's
No,
even more of why they
no.
think you suck now. To me, is that
Yes,
no
please
one,
tell me. I need insight.
No one wants to hear raps about your life.
But I don't rap about.
Doesn't matter. We don't care. As a rap fan, we don't care as about rich, successful, happy people's
Let me tell you
perspectives.
something about hip hop.
It's boring.
Hip-hop,
But that-
wait, time out. Nick,
Jay
listen.
talk
No,
about
listen. Hip hop is ready to abandon Jay any minute if they can. Unfortunately, they can't because he's so dope.
I agree.
And even niggas hit us all the time. Yo, fuck, mad at Jay-Z. As soon as you move out of your mother's house as an MC, they don't even want to hear you. If
It
you're
gets
not
harder.
broke,
But-
dusty,
But let me let you know,
dirty.
because we finish this up. I'm not even claiming, because I know like I could rap circles around plenty of people.
I mean, do
My
you know
album
that,
is
though?
called White People Party Music.
That's the name of your album.
So it's a
April
comedy
1st.
album.
It's everything that I do. It's an entertain.
I'm into it.
I'm playing guitar. Things people ain't even know that I do.
When is
I
this
make it.
happening?
April 1st it comes out. I got singles out now. I got videos going crazy. It's crazy. Work with Afrojack, Futures on the album, Pitbull, Lil Jon, all that. It's gonna be crazy.
I will say this.
Nick Cannon will not give up. Y'all saw this.
No, and
we
I-
tried
That's
to deter
how I got
him.
this rich.
We tried to deter him.
That is true. That's how he got here. And I will tell you this. I saw R. Kelly perform recently. And he
performed
went
Gigolo.
through a medley of his hits. And he got to Gigolo. And when it came time for the verse, there was no Nick Cannon. And no one complained. It was just R. Kelly was enough.
Understood.